Good day, teachers, and welcome to Module 9 Young Learners Introduction video. And this is with myself, Matt Halyard, and the wonderful Christu Libber. In this module, we are going to be discussing how to shoot and prepare an effective and amazing introduction video for young learners. So sit back, relax, get your pen and paper ready, and let's get started. There we go. Before you even jump into recording this video or introduction video for young learners, there's an important element of a few factors you need to consider in terms of preparation for shooting this introduction video. To create an effective introduction video for young learners, several essential components must be considered. Number one, a suitable classroom background devoid of distractions such as posters and pictures, is paramount. Ensure that the doors and windows do not construct the view, maintaining focus on the lesson. Number two, utilize a headset with a microphone to ensure clear audio quality, facilitating effective communication with young learners and minimizing potential disruptions. Adequate lighting is essential to ensure clarity and visibility. Ensure that lighting conditions are optimal, with the subject well illuminated to appear clear and vibrant on the screen. Occupying approximately 70% of the screen ensures a prominent and engaging presence. Utilize props and flashcards effectively to enhance engagement and facilitate learning, demonstrating proficiency in their use, showcases pre-preparedness, and reinforces teaching effectiveness. Present a professional appearance and demeanor, emphasizing neatness and professionalism. Dressing appropriately for the role of a teacher conveys credibility and instills confidence in young learners. So, there we go. There is the breakdown of what you are going to be needing to prepare for this video. So, let's start off with point number one, a suitable classroom background. I'm going to give you a little bit more detail on this. Now, when doing this, always keep in mind that young learners being taught English online are used to a certain setup. They're used to their teachers looking a certain way. So it is very, very important to maintain this in terms of building their confidence. Now, let's use the example of me sitting in this video over here. You can see my lamp on this side. You can see a headboard behind you. Even as adults, we find this incredibly distracting. So, even sitting here watching me record this, you're waiting for someone to walk past, or a door to open, or a window. So, this is why it's essential to have a background, blank background behind you, posters that are educational, a classroom setup. This avoids distractions. This helps the young learner focus predominantly on you, and it helps them concentrate on what you are saying and doing. Okay, so the background is highly, highly important, not only for a visual aspect, but it creates trust and confidence, and it helps the young learners to concentrate and remain focused on you. Utilizing a headset with a microphone. Yes, sound quality, etc. But another aspect, as I mentioned earlier, when the student sees you with your headphone, your microphone, the classroom background, it is an environment the student is used to seeing. So it builds trust, it builds confidence, it helps you identify as a teacher. So this ties back into helping the concentration and focus of the young learner when wearing this headset. Okay, adequate lighting, immensely important, because you don't want the student not to see you. You don't want the white like I've got on the side of my face here. You don't want dark spots. You want to be clearly visible, because as I mentioned in the other modules that you will be covering, the student needs to interact with you, and you need to make use of props, flashcards, TPR, etc., and the student must be able to see this. And this ties in with using these props and flashcards. Props and flashcards are absolutely vital in terms of tools that teachers are going to need. Yes, they serve two main purposes. Props and flashcards facilitate and assist in learning, but they also create a fun environment that's going to encourage your learner to interact with you. And that is vitally important, that you want the learner to feel at ease. They see the classroom background, the headsets, they're comfortable with you being the teacher, they identify with you being the teacher. You're bringing in these props and flashcards the whole time. You're facilitating, you're keeping their focus, you're keeping their concentration, and you are making the lesson incredibly stimulating for them. So this is the most important part, is utilizing these tools to create the classroom that's fun, interactive, stimulating. The student remains focused and concentrates. And by the end of the lesson, the student has learned something, has a smile on their face, and has absolutely enjoyed your lesson. Then obviously present a professional appearance. This is vitally important, and I'm going to speak from previous experiences on my part, being a male teacher in the ESL industry. My beard, my tattoos, my etc. could be incredibly intimidating to a child. Hence, I always had to be clean shaven, collar on, headset, microphone, look the part. I look professional, I look neat. If I'd shaved all my hair off and had this big, fluffy, bushy beard, it's not going to create the trust factor. The student's probably going to freak out, look at me and go, who is this guy? And I'm going to battle to build the connection with the students. So remember, although the physical aspects of a suitable classroom background, your headset and microphone, your adequate lighting, your props and flashcards, there's an aspect of you also personally need to look like the teacher. So these are the things that you are going to need to look at and focus on in preparation before shooting this video. Now, with the preparation for your video covered, you've got your classroom background, you've got your props, you've got your flashcard, you've got adequate lighting, you're looking the part, you're now prepared to shoot this video. In this section, we're going to be looking at the structure of the video, because I'm going to share personally with you, it's not just a question of rattling on. The video itself is highly, highly structured. And this is what companies look for. If you are able to structure your introduction video as you would a lesson, you've already won half the battle. So even in your introduction video, the companies themselves are looking for a specific structure. So let's jump into this. Number one is you introduce yourself. Number two, you list all your qualifications and experiences, TEFL and not TEFL. Express your passion for teaching, especially young learners, and how you use TPR flashcards and props in your classroom. 4, list a few of your hobbies and interests. Number 5, end with a thank you and a call to action. So there we go. The layout, the structure of the introduction video goes as follows. And this is a uniform structure. Just like a PPP lesson, just like a TTT or a TBL, they follow a set structure. This is going to give you the confidence to shoot the video because you're going to know what to say and when to say it. So NB, the video should not be longer than 2.5 minutes or shorter than 1 minute. Time management. Do not waste the recruiter's time with 5, 6, 7 minute videos, and do not waste the recruiter's time with 30-second videos. Because coming from a recruiter's background, if I see a video that's less than 1 minute, I know there's not enough information in there that I'm going to be needing. If I'm looking at a video over 2.5 minutes, I'm going to be watching a lot of fluff and having to pick the information I need out this video. So there we go. Keep the video not longer than 2 minutes, not shorter than 1 minute. Show passion and energy as you would for young learners in the classroom. Yes, recruiters such as myself and the company will be watching this video, but predominantly what we are looking for in the video is how are you going to look in the classroom. So yes, express your passion, express the energy, pretend that you have made this introduction video for a kid, for a young learner who's sitting there. Passion, energy, laughing, bring in the TPR, bring in the props, bring in the flashcards. Make the introduction video look like a young learner's lesson, okay? And vitally important, make use of your props, flashcards, and your TPR. Bring them in. Show them you've got them. Show them you are ready. Because if they can see that you are classroom ready, background, lighting, microphone, headset, neatly dressed. They can see that your introduction video is following a structure just like an online lesson would. And they can see that you have the passion and the energy to teach young learners. And all of a sudden, you bring in your teacher tools, your props, flashcards, and TPR. This is exactly what the companies will then be looking for. And this is highly, highly important. So, step one, do the prep the video. Number two, write the video, write the script, structure it, take away all overwhelm and anxiety that you are feeling towards this video, knowing that you've got a script, you've got a structure, you're well prepared. And this will come across when shooting the video. There we go. So now let's have a look at a script for a young learner's introduction video. Yes, this is an example script over here. And like I say, you can use your own script. You can use this one. You can simplify it. You can improve on it. But as long as you are following the structure that I spoke about in the previous slide. So let me read through it with you. Dear company organization, I am thrilled to introduce myself as a prospective teacher for your esteemed institution. With gratitude, I extend my sincere appreciation to you for taking the time to watch my introduction video. In terms of qualifications I hold, along with these credentials equip me with the necessary skills and expertise to effectively educate and support young learners in their language acquisition journey. Teaching is not just a profession for me, it is a passion. I am genuinely excited about the opportunity to work with young learners and make a positive impact on their lives. I firmly believe in utilizing total physical response, TPR, flashcards, and props, and create engaging and interactive learning experiences to cater to the diverse needs of students. Outside the classroom, I enjoy these activities not only enrich my life, but also provide me with valuable insights and experiences that I bring to the teaching environment. Once again, I express my gratitude for your time and consideration in reviewing my introduction video. I eagerly anticipate the opportunity to collaborate with your institution and make a meaningful difference in the lives of young learners. Thank you for considering my application. Warm regards. So you're sitting back thinking, Matt, wow, you just used really big and fancy words for a young learner's introduction video. Yes, I did. And I've made use of this specific example over here because, as I mentioned in the previous slide, you are going to be making use of energy. You're going to be making this video as if the recruiter itself was a young learner. But by using a little bit of higher English, using the bigger words and everything, is going to show a command and a grasp for the English language. It's going to show that you have the confidence to use it. So that is the key. Like I say, you can use the script. It doesn't have to be overboardly like this one is over here. But this will give you a good idea of you need passion and energy as if they were a young learner, but you're also going to be needing the command of the English language and the confidence. And this is how you show it over here. So what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to give you a simplified version of this script. It's a video that I made for Magic Ears many years ago, and I'm going to play it off the top of my head. And please excuse me, I haven't done this in how many years. Like I say, I moved more into adults and business, etc. But I started off for about 2 years teaching very, very young learners. Okay, so this was kind of my setup. Obviously, I had my headphones. This went over. Kind of as the guy with the beard, I kind of did the clown part over here. And ready to go. So this now, I want you to sit back and I want you to listen to the passion and the energy that I have. I want you to see how I'm going to structure this in terms of passion, energy, flashcards, TPR, but I'm also going to be using kind of fancy words going, hi, my name is Matthew Tullyard, and I am super excited for you to be watching my introduction video. I cannot express my thanks and gratitude for you. I currently hold a 120-hour TEFL certificate, a 150-hour TEFL certificate, along with teaching young learners IELTS and business comprehension. I studied 2 years of hospitality and worked in the wonderful world of restaurants and hotels. In my classroom, I believe in making the environment as fun and interactive as possible. I make use of flashcards, bum bum, and I have wonderful props in terms of Momo the monkey and Sally the penguin. I also make use of TPR. Boom, boom. It's highly important that my classroom is fun and interactive and engages learners to enrich them in the learning experience. Outside the classroom, I enjoy running, swimming, and jogging. And this helps me to keep fit and active and full of energy for those young learners. Once again, I express my gratitude and thanks for watching my introduction video. I really look forward to hearing from you. Have a wonderful day from Teacher Matt. So there we go. Do you see how the flow and the energy of that went? Big words, fancy. They saw my props, they saw my efforts. Okay, obviously I didn't have the classroom background, lighting, etc., which you will have. But do you understand the energy and the passion behind that? Did you see that a kid could watch this video and be entertained? The child or the young learner would possibly not understand what I'm saying, but they're going to be engaged in me. They saw the nose, they're going up and down, and the passion of. And that is the key to shooting a successful introduction video for young learners. On behalf of Christu and myself, I extend a massive, massive thank you for watching this module. And I trust that you have taken some useful and helpful information from this, and you are feeling more confident in creating your introduction video for young learners. So, again, a massive thank you from Christu and myself, and happy teaching.